I'm hungry. Welcome JJ Gaming Live.
Just gonna give it another minute or two here, and we'll get started. Just gotta make sure everything's working right on my end. We can resurrect this old game. All right, let's. I think we should get started. Hello, everybody. Hope your weekend and your week's been good. We're gonna do something different today. This is gonna be a bit more of a. Hate to call it a passion project, but it is kind of what it is. Yeah, let me get this stuff out of here, and then we'll switch our screens. Let me get rid of. Whoa, healing bombs. All right. All right, bye. Okay, let's get you out of here. Okay. So, I guess we should switch before I start getting yapped at by our little guy. All right. Hello. Detective Jaja. It's nice to meet you. Oh, actually I didn't need to do that. Hold on, let me fix my recenter myself. There we go. All right. I bring to you a game that I found, oh man, 18 years ago, 17 years ago, something like that. Anyway, I was at a Big Lots of all places, like the discount shopping. And I found, where can you see my mouse? Can you see my mouse anywhere? Not really. So I found this box right above my head here. This is what the game looked like in its packaging. It's a clear plastic box. The front of it just says evidence, has all this information on it, and the back is hardly more helpful. So I couldn't help but pick it up, right? I was too curious. I needed to know more about what was happening. Seedless Tene, it left an impression on me. And recently I was thinking, oh, what a cool thing that maybe we could get together and do on stream here. And here we are. So turns out the company that made the game has gone out of business. And due to the nature of the game, that's quite the... Sorry, trying to make sure my lights are on here so you can see my mouth move. There we go. Is that a little bit? Oh, hey, there we go. It's pretty important. You'll see as we start playing here why I needed the websites to exist. So, Simon Rodriguez, who I don't know except through the internet, he's one of my new friends in a parasocial relationship because we've never met. He did a ton of work to make this available to be played. So, without further ado, I think we're going to start our Evidence the Last Ritual playthrough. There might be some janky bits through his... Hey, reconnection successful. Okay, hopefully you can all hear hopefully hear and see me, honestly. All right, so this is what happens. You boot up the game, and this is our first screen here. Very simply, International Committee for the Phoenix Arrest. For security reasons, the data contained in this program is protected. Each new user must first be registered in our database. The registration procedure will now begin. All right, I did not take place in the previous investigation. And I believe we went via our email program. And let me pull this up here. I gotta real quick pull it up on my phone, make sure I'm not missing there's something really important about it. Sorry. I even told myself I should probably prep some of this. Yes, okay. So our login name, we'll just make Jaja. And our email will be Jaja at... It's a very specific website I need. Because, again, these websites don't exist anymore. So we have to do some... some creative tech wizardry to get everything to work. All right, in memoriam dev.com. Register. Okay, sent to our email program. We're going to open that. And this is where we're going to see what happens. An Outlook screen. That's not what I wanted. Okay, what if we do... Let's just try again. Let's do on the internet this time. Okay. Okay. Now, hopefully we got it. Again, this is going to be some of those small little difficulties we have. Hey, check it out. All right. So, username is Jaja. Boom. P-U-O-U. Thankfully, if I ever forget it, I'll go back and look at my recordings. All right, so yeah, we got an email from the International Committee for the Phoenix Arrest, ICPA, at icpaphoenixgallery.info. Perfect. So this is our registration. Let's go ahead and confirm that. And here we go.
Really? You're sure she didn't want us to film her?
Yeah, she was really strict about it on the phone. But don't worry, I'll take care of something.
This game, I'm telling you. That might be a little loud. I might have to draw that down just a scooch. Let me fix the audio before we proceed here. Let's just drop that a little bit. There we go. Now, quick reminder. I started at the beginning. This is like the third screen in the game. So far, I've turned on the disc, entered an email, and we're off to the races just like this. Are you ready to play with me? Warning, the video clip that you have just seen was recently sent to our address. It was accompanied by a CD-ROM that we have not been able to decrypt, which I have put into my machine. Yeah, Detective Jaja, on the case. After examining the CD, the police are in no doubt as to its authenticity. The fingerprints lifted from the case match those of the Phoenix, a serial killer that has been at large for several years. I can speak, I promise. We have decided to distribute the CD-ROM in the hope that the information revealed might help inspectors track down the Phoenix. We need your help to decrypt this program and would like to thank you in advance for your assistance. We will regularly send you new instructions by email. Which, by the way, I believe there was also a text option when this game first came out. Then those servers are down, so we can't do that part. Caution, you are now entering the Phoenix program. The following sequences may offend certain viewers. Oh yeah, big mature warning. That which was closed has been opened. The one who lived in death has been freed.
Welcome, Fishboy for life.
Well, I'm so glad Jonah's mature enough. I'm spooked. All right, you seem to enjoy my little production. You seem to enjoy my little production, little friend. Care to continue? Real talk, though, might be much for Jonah. There's some, if I remember the first couple screens right, there's some intensity right off the jump. All right. So, as I look around, there's a question mark here. This is how I can get kind of hints if I need them. Free her from these bonds and ISIS will reward you. So I also noticed that while panning around, the only thing I can click on is in fact her bonds there. Okay. So when this game was new, I could have just gone onto the internet. As it is not new, you have to bear with me here while I get the correct website pulled up here.
Welcome, Raylin001.
Hello, what up? 2514.
Welcome, Frosted Loki 816.
Thank you. Scooch this down just one more time here. There we go. That's probably better. I don't want you guys getting your
Playtime is the best.
Listen, Spooky Boy, we have important business to deal with. We're trying to find The killer got
I love
got
that
impatient.
spot. Come and pet me in the pet cafe.
All right. 251421. There we go. This is our website. So I can click in this image. I'm gonna search around here. Some of these puzzles I'm gonna remember. Some of them I'm distinctly not. And I'm gonna be facing all sorts of weird directions because I have 3 monitors and I'm gonna need them. Okay. There we go. RO. Over here. Oh no. Hold on. I gotta get the stickers over. I didn't realize they weren't here. One sec. There we go. There we go. I don't want you to miss out on your stickers. Okay. R.
He's a normal human being. Okay.
Alright, so we got one.
Take a look.
Cabin here.
Careful.
An increasing amount of red on our camera.
Careful.
Didn't love that. Alright, we're back to one of those moments of being home alone is a fun way to be doing this. Yeah, I gotta find you, bud. Alright. Her eyes seem to be clickable. Okay, so we're clearly getting some sort of pattern here with the eyes, right? I don't think I was paying attention soon enough. Are we gonna get like a reset? I don't need the hint. I'm not gonna click it. Lady, I'm sorry. I'm struggling. There we go. Okay, cool. Do I need to click you again? Yes, okay. One, two. Five, I think. One. 4, I think. Big one, all right. Ah, that was the 1. It's supposed to be 5, and then I think it's 2. Ah, everything's going off the rails. 1. Okay, whew. Woohoo. Alright. I thought I had completely lost it there. Bravo, little friend. You made it through better than expected. I realize, however, that I failed to make the proper introductions. Isis has loaned me her film journal. Would you care to see the beginning? Take a look. I gotta tell you, this spooks me as like an adult. Doing this at like 17, 18, no. How old would I have been? Yeah, 17 or 18. This got me pretty good, I gotta be so real.
Adrian Moses disappeared in New York in November '99. He's my brother. We were raised by our mother in Philadelphia, where I still live today.
Classic Philadelphian accent.
Last Monday, a phone call woke me up at dawn. A police officer in Vermont claimed to have picked up Adrian's trail in an abandoned cabin. 6 years after his disappearance, this news offered me new hope of finding him. I arranged with my boss to take a few days' leave. My friend Sharon offered her assistance.
Sharon
We
was
decided to
excited.
film our search for Adrian.
Understandable. I think we've seen a video with Adrian. Touching, no. And honestly, her other clips are worth checking out. To see them, you'll have to keep playing the game, little friend. Yet there remains one last little test before the serious stuff begins. It would be cool if you type a little faster. Old boy never had Mavis speaking, you can tell. Just gonna see if we have any new emails. One sec. Whoa, we do have new emails. Hold on. Hold on. You're gonna have to wait, my friend. Okay, hold on. We gotta look at emails. I don't know how much you guys can see these. I'm gonna zoom in. Excuse me. That's much better. At least on my end. Okay. Can I center it? Not really, huh? No. Okay, so I can't center it, but at least this way you might be able to read more of it or some of it. That's perfect. Okay. So the first email we got just a few minutes ago. And again, these came through as real emails. I can't convey enough how real life all of this felt and how bizarre it is even now. Hello. First, let me thank you for your participation. We have long hesitated to make this program public. We want to avoid reassuring the Phoenix.
How are
in
you
his
doing today?
megalomaniacal madness. Spooky boy, I'm going to need you to pause, buddy. If we ultimately decided to go with the consent of the proper authorities, it is because we were convinced it may contain valuable information that may lead to his capture. By helping us decipher this program, you may save innocent lives. We request that you pay close attention to the smallest of details you may come across as you pore through it, and we thank you for pointing out any clue that may provide a lead to investigators. Before you begin your investigation, we advise you to consult the website phoenixkiller.info, where we have gathered useful information on the ongoing investigation, murders attributed to the Phoenix, a psychological portrait, and the killer's modus operandi. Good luck, Steve Webbing. Okay. Thank you, Steve. Also, hi, my name is Kristen. The ICPA suggested I contact you so we can trade information. It seems they want to form teams in order to increase the odds of capturing the Phoenix. I participated in the previously... Sorry, some of this isn't English and some of this is I can't speak. I participated in the previous investigation 3 years ago when Jack Lorski was kidnapped. Please don't hesitate to ask me for more information. I am beginning to follow the killer's logic, and I'm also familiar with certain points of esotericism that may prove useful in solving riddles. I am now a history teacher at Indiana University of Pennsylvania. Check out my site at salemwitchmystery.com. Okay. Oh, sorry, I missed your question. Simon Rodriguez put all of this together because these websites are no longer hosted. So he did all of the work to make this playable again. I don't know him personally, but through his labor of love, this is a not quite dead game. So, yeah, I'm a huge fan that he put all this together because this game means a lot to me, and I'm really excited to get to do this. Okay, so what we need next is a program that went into my... there we go. It went into my little taskbar guy. There we go. Okay, I think we should take a quick look at... let's at least take a look at the phoenixkiller.info. If we have that. It appears we do. Whoa. Okay. Is this the one? This is the one. That's all in French. Let's go. All right. Okay. So this looks like a breakdown of a lot of the, you know, I'm going to move this a little bit so I can not be staring into nothingness. Okay. So it looks like we have information. Whoa, it worked. Okay. So that's a lot to read, and I'm not doing it. Let's look at, oh my gosh, look at all this. Guys, I'll read this if I have to, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. There's his MO. Sol Invictus here. All right, his messages. So some of this is also based off of the other game that came first, which I think is called Missing. Okay. You know what? Let's take a look really quick at the other email, or the other website, the Salem Witch Mysteries, and then we'll get back to looking at our friend here with the plus marks on her hands. Okay. And you know, this looks a little bit funny in the big year 2026, but in 2006, this is just what websites look like. So this was incredibly believable for its era, that this was just a real website. And this does just seem to be like Salem witch trial stuff. And like, I don't know if it won't connect because the way I have to, yeah. Well, I can't music over it. I think the music is important, but I'm gonna mess with this puzzle here in a second. So these things down here are all... That scared me. What was that? Okay, you got me. These websites at least used to go to real sources of real internet places. But back to the question at hand. I get it, at hand. Oh my goodness. What if I click? Whoa! Whoa! The link worked! Whoa! Oh my gosh, okay. What do you guys think? Cute tattoo? Grab this one for... okay. What does this do? That's her left hand. Okay, so we have the alphabet. We don't have numbers. We just have the alphabet. Okay. And I don't know how much you guys can see it. Let me see if I can blow it up bigger here. There we go. I know it's going to get a little distorted. I have... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Yeah, just like we wrote it up, just like we drew it up. Let's go back here. This feels a little Salem witch trial-y to me. Her outfit, which is to say bedsheet, feels a little... I just don't know what the hands would mean. Okay, I guess what we could try is just left and right. It's like 1 would be her left hand. Feels like a lot of clicking. And 2 is her right hand. 3 is her right hand. Four is also her right hand. Alright, let's see here. No. Okay. So if it's not that, what could it be? I'm thinking. Alright. I wouldn't normally go on so quickly. But I'm just gonna see what he has to mock me with. Crosses in the order indicated on the website. Yeah, well, yeah, man. Is there stuff to click here that I just don't see? And again, these are letters, not numbers, so I can't just add the numbers from here, you know? Oh. Okay. Let me think here. What can we do? The pluses. Okay, so it wouldn't make any sense for like 1 to be A, right? Because then it would just be in order. And it looks like they're just pointing to the palms, so I don't see that it's pointing to like fingers for us to follow that way. I prefer that her eyes are closed, like on the main game. I don't love this look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6. I'm not going to get defeated on the second puzzle of the game. That's for dang sure. What other things do I have here? Alright, I'm going to bring this over here again. Oh, sorry. What did I do? Okay. Maybe there's something I need to know about this guy. Find hand. Plus? No. Okay. One second. Sorry about that. You know, the thing that I needed while playing a spooky game was, oh, now my headphone's falling apart. What is going on? The curse. Anyway. I think my neighbor is out weed whacking at 7:40 at night when it's about to start thunderstorming. Anyway. I didn't recognize the sound, so I had to go check. Latest news. CD-ROMs. Oh, there it is. So I guess the first one was In Memoriam. And this one is Evidence. Codex 14. 13, 14, 14. Let's pretend I don't play Final Fantasy 14 and type XIV all the time. Okay, so it's not that. Let's go back here a little bit. Yeah, big fan of my neighbors. Okay. Let's go back to the main game screen. Is there anything else I can click on here? No. Okay. Well. I wonder if these just aren't interactive anymore and they were interactive? But it feels like a cheat just to look, you know? The crosses in order indicated on my website. Oh, heyo. Maybe that's why they were cleaning up here, so they can set off some of my front yard. Okay, let's go to his. You know what? Let me see if I got any new emails. It's fine that I have to log in every time, but I guess I could have hit refresh. Aha! In case you haven't found it yet, we'd like to draw your attention to a toolbar created by our computer specialist. Integrated into the Phoenix program. It allows you to access your email address. Oh. Okay. Thanks, man. I did not find this toolbar. I don't actually know what you're talking about. Oh. No. I don't want to quit. Okay. Boy, oh boy, what could that be? Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Left, left, right, go, like that, Baby No Money song? That ain't it. So there's not 6 letters in right. So it's not like I could use the 2nd, 3rd, 5th, 4th, and 6th letters. So that's, well, and there's not 5 in left, so I guess there wouldn't be 6 in left either way. Okay. So I can click her hands. Oh, you mean in that order? Hey. I appreciate what you just said. Let's do that. Well, I have it right down here. Also, I did this backwards. Look at that. Let's go. S-E-T-A-O-U. I think that's what I saw. Let's go. Thank you for the coming in absolutely clutch. Do you guys ever shower next to a screen door? Me too. Especially when there's a monster on the other side of it. 36 doors will now appear before you. The light of the black sun will appear if you succeed in opening them. Oh, them all. Okay. Okay. Didn't realize I accidentally closed that all the way. It's not really what I meant to do. Okay. Ooh. So, what do you do? Oh, wait a minute. This is that fabled internet thing. Heyo. Oh, no. Who's that? I didn't make a password. PhoenixInvestigators.org. I don't know what that is. Oh. Oh, so back in the day there was support where you could make a profile here, and then I think you could talk through like different problems and stuff. Guys, did I make a password? I don't think I made a password. Okay. We can get rid of that. I don't think we can do anything with that. Mail. Is that going to take us? Yes, it is. Okay. Cool. So now that's the little link we needed for that. Let's refresh our mail. Anything in here? Okay, I kind of don't think the refresh button works, which is completely okay. Okay, no new emails. So maybe it does work. Movies. I guess maybe we don't have any yet. You seem to be getting by fine, little friend. Well, me and my chat. As a reward, I offer you this time a film of my old friend Jack. That journalist with a gift for making trouble. I know this is gonna suck. I apologize in advance.
Allí, detrás de las rocas.
¿Y este señor?
El pastor que ha descubierto el cuerpo.
Buenas tardes. ¿Se puede quedar aquí un poco, por favor? Vamos a ver el cadáver y luego venimos a interrogarle. Muy bien, vamos.
Vamos.
¿Por ahí es? Sí. No, no es un accidente, ¿eh? Se trata de un crimen, seguro.
Es bastante reciente.
Y reciente, además.
Cuidado.
Ten cuidado por ahí, ¿eh? Cuidado con las pruebas.
De acuerdo.
¿Sí? Sí, efectivamente ha seguido exactamente el mismo procedimiento. Sí, estamos esperando. ¿Nos pueden enviar a los de la policía científica? Sí, alguien del laboratorio. Cuanto antes.
Yeah. Oh, good old Jack. Before he died, he too bequeathed me his films. What? Didn't you know Jack is dead? Well, like, you know. I'm guessing that wasn't Jack on the ground, but I am chatting with a killer at the moment. What? Didn't you know Jack is dead? Sorry to let you know in such an abrupt manner. You ought to read the papers, little friend. Okay. A song having come from hell. Okay. So I can kind of... Oh, I'm not doing anything with that. Okay. I need a place to write words. Because there's a lot going by. Oh, I didn't mean to get out of that. Hold on. Song from Hell. Is that what it said? Song having come from hell. Okay. So this is where I feel like if I just search those words, I'm going to end up on a 20-year-old walkthrough, and I don't want to do that. So, let's see if I can get some of these words. Alright, that's all a bunch of them. Aha! The Divine Comedy. Okay, can I do this en inglés, please? Interesting. Is this something from here? One moment. Don't like the heartbeat. No, I think this is...
I'm hungry.
Not now. Oh, thanks for feeding him.
Fish Boy for Life just redeemed Hydrate Spooky Boy.
Okay. The Divine Comedy, and he is pushing it.
Fish Boy for Life just redeemed refreshing. Treat Spooky Boy.
Thanks,
Fish Boy for Life.
Codex 14. Maybe it's a coincidence that, Did we
It's
see
delicious
some of
Fish
these
Boy
words?
for Life.
Thank you for redeeming some snacks. Now maybe he'll let us be for a few minutes. Okay. Okay, so maybe it's not anything to do with Codex 14. Let's go back here. The problem is I know all the words I put in were completely... I know the words I put in were completely at random. So, oh, I just realized you guys can't see half of what I got going on here. How do I fix that? I can fix it, but it's not a cool fix. So, I think for now we're going to just leave it go. Okay, what else do we got? Let me get a notepad. 1 second. Okay. I have notes. So starting towards the top, I see Versi. Yes. I think... So I kind of think some of the... Yeah. Okay. So what I'm seeing is it's not just like one... there's not just like one word per line. It seems that they have several words that are coming on each line. Yeah, our boy saw better days. Okay. So what I'm thinking is well, again, I don't want to accidentally end up with the, I don't want to end up accidentally spoiling it. Signature. There's some Italian words. Okay. I'm just going to see. Let's see if anything, excuse me, comes up for music. No. Song? No. Let's check in the profile. Song. Music. No. Let's check in the messages. Okay. Nothing for song or music in any of the pages here. Nothing there yet. Okay. We'll come back to that one. Whoa, these move so fast. Okay. We're blinking. Okay. So it could be A and B. And I'm gonna have to... This is gonna be so corny, but you gotta bear with me. A, B, C, D, E, F, F. Okay. We're gonna have to do that like 3 more times, sorry. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. See, I used my noggin that time. I remembered 1 letter. Let's go! I did one! You'll see, poor little Fabio doesn't look so neat. Must admit that at the time Jack filmed him, he'd just lost 3 of his followers. But in fact, it would be good for you to figure out his name, as I've forgotten it. You'll see, poor little Fabio doesn't look so neat. Must admit that at the time Jack filmed him, he lost 3 of his followers. But in fact, it would be good for you to figure out his name as after. Okay. Whoa! That was so jump scary. Ah. Is it different every time? Big dog. Why does it gotta be so loud? Back to the old notepad. Alright, one of the names is Antonio. And I believe one of them starts with Carlos. I gotta click in, that's the problem. Okay. Now, I have some names that I've written down here, and I'm not going to embarrass myself by saying them out loud. Let's go back to our internet here. Just going to do some mild searches for Carlos. Actually, make sure it was Carlos. Yeah, okay. Alright. We're gonna find if there's any references to Carlos on here. Not there. Not there. Not there. Okay. No Carlos here. No Carlos here. Okay. Trying to see if there's any other names here that ring a bell, and I don't see any that are winning me over. Hold on, was it just the two names? Hold on, that says Antonio. Is that the name that was on here? It's a different Antonio. Woof, tough way to go. I wonder if we have... Didn't he say something about, let's see what we got. I thought he said something about having videos. Jaja is sleepy tonight. This is a lot of brain power. Okay. This was the video of Jack, right?
¿Dónde está el cuerpo?
Allí, detrás de las rocas.
¿Y este señor?
El pastor que ha descubierto el cuerpo.
Buenas tardes. ¿Se puede quedar aquí un poco, por favor? Vamos a ver el cadáver y luego venimos a interrogarle.
Is that Fabio?
Muy bien, vamos. ¿Por ahí es? Sí. No, no es un accidente, ¿eh? Se trata de un crimen, seguro.
Es bastante reciente.
Y reciente, además.
Cuidado.
Ten cuidado por ahí, ¿eh? Cuidado que lo pruebas.
De acuerdo.
¿Sí? Sí, efectivamente he seguido exactamente el mismo procedimiento. Sí, estamos esperando. Nos pueden enviar a los de la policía científica si hay alguien del laboratorio. Cuanto antes.
Okay. I know now that didn't help me. Okay. Anything else we can click here? No, I don't think so. Okay. Then, let's humble ourselves. And what we'll do is we're going to put this in. We need to not click. You know, I also realize, and this is a moment too late. Did it translate it? Whoa, loud noise. I didn't think there was any caption.
¿Dónde está el cuerpo?
Allí,
No,
detrás de las
there's no
rocas.
caption.
¿Señor?
El pastor que ha descubierto el cuerpo.
And I think this film is supposed to be in Spanish. Portuguese, Spanish? I don't know. I'm not as familiar with the European version. Okay. Hey, there we go. Thank you.
Welcome Lexix Vexy.
Was there any low-key answers? I'm guessing not. I'm guessing they talked about finding a dead body. Okay. I appreciate it. Oh man, okay. That's still so loud every time, huh? Alright, what I'm gonna do is check my resources. Bring this back over here. Sorry, every time that closes, it's so I can move where my web service is so that I can see it without turning my head a weird way. I do think that was a new one, and I clicked it before I actually read it. Okay. This was the last one you read. Kristen got back to us. The Phoenix is thrilled to announce Jack's death to us. It's disgusting, but gives me all the more energy to help capture him. Personally, I heard about Jack's death in July through a friend who knew him. I was saddened to get the news, as I participated in the first investigation when he was kidnapped and then freed 3 years ago. In case you missed the news, you can find an article on the circumstances surrounding his death on the Liberation website by typing Jack Lorski. Well, that's something that is good to know. Ooh, perfect. Thank you. All right. Jerry Melander, our technical manager, will contact you directly regarding the implementation.
ZZZZ.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to turn him off. Of new tools as the case progresses, and which may be useful for deciphering the Phoenix's program. You can safely download the tools he suggests you install in the program. Keep up the good work. Okay, so I know Jerry will be reaching out to me at some point. He has not yet. Okay, so we need to go to the Liberation website. Is that this? Was it in one of these emails? The Liberation website, huh? Useful links. Whoa. And there he is. There's Jack. This is crazy. You know, I'm realizing why I was so obsessed with this game. It's pretty good. They did a lot of work. It's such a shame that it isn't hosted honestly anymore. Okay. The Liberation website. What could that be? The Liberation website. I just don't feel like we've seen a website called that. Although I'm just kidding. I need this in English, please. I wonder if I can just change that to EN and it'll be good. Nope. Okay. I found the website. I think it's going to be busted. I'm going to get it from my... Oh, no. This might only be in French. Okay. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. We can possibly do this by opening in a different browser that will translate it for me. Okay. Let's get a translator going here. It's going to be a big one, Google. I'm going to need all the space I can get. Take your time. This is a... Oh my gosh. Friends, I'm not sure I'm reading all this out loud to you. Okay. Whatever. We're in it. We're going to do it for posterity, if nothing else. It says, this is a work of fiction. It is not merely a professional tragedy, it is also the conclusion of a terrible destiny. Jeff McEvan, the lieutenant who had been leading the investigation since July into the Phoenix, a mystical serial killer active across Europe for years, found the right words when announcing the death of our colleague, Jack Lorski, who had been missing for several weeks. The news broke on July 24th, spreading like wildfire through the newsroom that knew Jack. The shock was felt around the world, given the high regard in which the reporter was held for both his professional and personal qualities. Sadly, there is no longer any doubt. Forensic experts in Edinburgh have used DNA testing to formally identify the remains found near Inverary, Loch Fyne in Scotland. They confirmed that the body belonged to the man who had spent so many years obsessively hunting the Phoenix. All evidence suggests that Jack fell victim to the very killer who had spared him 3 years earlier during a previous pursuit. Beyond the horrific nature of the crime, the body was dismembered before being dumped in the loch where the remains were discovered. This is a true tragedy, a case of chance, or fate as others might call it, repeatedly bringing Jack Lorski into the confrontation with the killer. Just as it seemed Jack had turned a new page in his life following his previous investigation, he was, last March, shadowing Manuela Ortiz, a detective with the Malaga, Spain Criminal Investigation Unit, for a story on European police forces. It was Ortiz who, at the time, had taken charge of the investigation into the ritualized murders of 3 Spanish sexagenarians, crazy way to say that, reported in Liberation on April 3rd. It was a fatal twist of fate that led Jack back to his past, specifically bringing him into contact with Gerd? Hank, the profiler who had investigated the Phoenix murders. I had told Jack to stop it. I wasn't the only one. He'd nearly lost his life the last time around. We all told him it wasn't his job, that he should leave it to the police. But there was no stopping him. He wanted to go back at it. He couldn't help himself, reveals cameraman Frederick Morena today. Powerless, he had been unable to dissuade his partner from once again pursuing the killer. Jack abandoned his current assignment against his employer's wishes. He seemed to have a death wish attraction to this case. A fascination. He made it personal. Sadly, it couldn't have ended any other way. The guy is as crazy as he is cunning. Despite the hostility of those around him, the departure of his cameraman, who refused to follow him down such a perilous path, and even the resignation of Gerd Hank, Jack had traveled to Scotland in early June on the trail of the monster who would ultimately grant him no second chance. The editorial staff at Liberation wishes to express its deep emotion and support for Jack's loved ones. We hope that this latest abominable crime by the Phoenix, like the horrific litany of those that came before, will not, at long last, go unpunished. Okay, so where was it? There was an important bit. Yes, the ritualized murders. So we need to know more about. It was reported on April 3rd. So we get to do this again, friends. Some of these links are going to be busted. Some of these links aren't going to be busted. Okay, how do I search? Ah. Look, the Wayback Machine. It's working. Okay, I don't think that's what we need. I need to figure out how on this website. Thank you, Google Translate. I need to figure out how to go back to look at other. Whoa. I don't know which thing worked. Dossiers. Aha. Okay. September. Look at that. Halloween in Bangkok. We could read about that, maybe. Oh, Yahoo search. Okay, I gotta focus. October. Kind of just. Ooh. Yeah, it probably doesn't want to work, huh? I wonder if. Oh, well. I don't have permission to look at those dossiers. I was only wondering if, like, if I go to a different archive moment, if that would help or hurt. And did not look to help. Okay, PDF newsstand. Whoa. There's so much. And because of the nature of this, I just can't tell if this was actually a French publication from 2006, because this feels an awful lot like 2006 here. Or if it's not. So, let's go back again here. I don't know if you guys can hear the little music. It's very funny. Okay. I think this is the article. Hold on one moment. I'm gonna check. There were notes in his the guy who did all the work. There were notes in his GitHub that mentioned which, yeah, the bongos, right? Which things did not get ported over. So I just want to see if it is something that would not have made it. No, it doesn't say that this is some of the data that's missing. So, I know these websites aren't up anymore. This is so tough. Because I don't know how to, if it even is on here, I don't know how to search, like, previous dates. Well, that says Quintodian has a date. So let's find out. No, he can't. He's dancing to the bongos. This is one of those moments where I think we're actually fighting against time and game. You know what? Let's find out. Is there an actual website? Whoa. Guys, this is a real paper. No. No. Wait, yeah, 2027. Hold on. I need this translated. Please. Okay. What if I search this page in Google? Whoa. What's going on? We're getting impatient? What's going on? Okay, I don't like that. Thank you, no thank you. At least I got the weird grunting to go away. Okay. Come on. Yes, let's go. Okay. Gosh, now April 3rd. Did it happen to say what year? (2006). I know this is, we're really stretching and this might be nothing. But no. Get out of here. Oh my gosh. Okay. You know what? We're gonna save this Google Translate. I'm gonna save this in my own little file here. So that way we have it at our disposal. And I think I'm going to give up on this. Oh man, I need to know about the ritualized murders of 3 Spanish people in their 60s. 60s? Yeah. I think that's right. Okay. We're going to come back to that. Maybe once I play a little bit more, I'll get back into the swing of things. Maybe we'll get some tools that help us. Either way, see you later, weird man in the chair. Oh, a mouth. Okay. Oh. Gonna eat it? Oh, the moons are... Ah, of course they are. Yes. That's what I always say. Hey, what did I do yet? I didn't do X's. Okay, do these naturally go together? No. Perfect. Okay, am I just being dumb, or are these nothing? Oh. Well, alarmingly, we need numbers. H is 8. Cover up your weird mouth.
Nice to meet you. I'm Spooky Boy.
Hi, Spooky Boy. I'm glad you're here. Wait, how is 0 an option? I guess it has to be if it's out of 10, right? It's me. I need the attention. I need help. I'm gonna try to leave that as a 2. E is 5, yeah? I'm going with that. Okay. It's not that order. Confirmed. We're just gonna force this through one way or another. Bahia. Oh my gosh, these are so small. So on the stream, I have it blown up full screen, but on my screen it's really tiny. All right, that's an 8. That's a 5. No. Okay. Eba. Yob. Had to double count H because that would have really upset me if I was doing this wrong. Okay. Not that either. Eba. My lights just flashed. I might lose power. If I do, I'll be back quickly, or as quickly as I can possibly do. Abia. Ah, shoot. Hold on. I just realized I didn't change the first letters for this one. All right, 5. This needs to be 8. Oh my gosh, I almost missed it. Oh boy. Ah, beans. A castle. Its founder will open Zray to you. Okay, so I see Jose Romero right here. It's very faint. Oh yeah, actually you guys can see it pretty well too. Yeah, thank you. Do you know how upset I would have been when I had to read you that whole dang thing? Okay, let me see if these... Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say that's probably an E. I'll miss it, don't worry. So none of those match. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna see if it's a link. No. All right. It is time to check our email. The most exciting part of our day. We've done some things. Let's go! Okay. I came across an interesting thing while doing some research about the words ro, and Sitao found in the introduction. In the Egyptian Book of the Dead, Ro Sitao was called the Path of Secret Things, a sort of initiatory path for the dead man's soul on its way to the afterlife. Doors, monsters, nefarious spirits are hidden among the obstacles the soul must conquer during its voyage. It will then know what those hidden things are. What an ordeal. Thanks, Kristen. Okay. In order to get the odds on our side, we've created a website for mutual aid and continuous disclosure. This site will allow you to contact other licensed investigators and communicate with them, have continuous access to the latest info, publish your own perspective on the case, and consult current hypothesis. Okay. phoenixinvestigators.org.us/us. Let's see what's going on with that. And, that's busted. Hold, please. Aha, that's not busted. That's busted. I thought we were on this page earlier. Hold on. Okay. But how did we find this before? No, I don't want that. I distinctly did not want that, actually. Thank you. That's better. How did we get here the other time? Because this time it's busted. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to, yeah. Sorry, I wasn't looking at chat. I was fighting with my web zone. Ooh, I know where it was. I know where it was. It was on this page. And then we went to well, first of all, we had it in English. Nope, nope, nope. That was alarming. I was positive we got there from here. I don't know if these are what the original game came on, but if it is, I gotta track them down. Yeah, so you asked a very good question about, are we supposed to figure out that picture? Heck yeah. As long as you didn't find it from, like, a walkthrough. We're in this together. That's okay. Like I said, as long as it wasn't from, like, a... If it was, like, a reverse photo thing, that's fine. That works. What'd you find? Aha! Yeah, I appreciate literally any help I can get, because we're going to be playing this game for 2 years if it's just me. Okay. I feel like we're missing something. Aha, thank you. Oh, please don't apologize. Ah, I appreciate it. Let's go.
My name is Jack Lorski.
What's up, Jack?
Manuela Ortiz, the young woman I'm traveling with, is a cop. She's just been appointed to the police squad in Malaga, Spain.
Jack, we
And
read
has
so
agreed
much
to
about this.
participate in a documentary my cameraman Fred and I are directing about the different police forces in Europe. On this first day of filming, however, we're immediately plunged into horror.
Jack, how are you going to tell me less than I found out from your, like, obit? The Polish guy? Poor Jack. He couldn't have put it better. The Polish guy really had a passion for throwing himself into the lion's mouth. Oh, he's just talking shit about Jack. I see. We got a 6. Ooh, let's check if we just got a letter. Hey, we did just get a letter. Got a couple letters. Oh no, this is the mutual aid one that we can't do. All right. Jerry, we've been waiting for you. Hello. The ICPA has put me in charge of creating various tools over the course of the investigation based on the investigator's needs. Here are 2 new tools that should prove quite useful. A magnifying... I promise I can't speak. Exactly. Maybe I should start singing the whole Blue's Clues thing. A magnifying glass. The Phoenix appears to have hidden information in the background of certain screens. A text decoder to help you gain time when decoding the alphabetic equivalencies of the numbers found on the CD. Go to that page with tools. Okay. Is that a real thing that I can do? .us.
Check out the Pando Pet Cafe to play with me.
You're not beating the not reading the room allegations here, spooky boy. Okay. Can I actually do it? Okay, cool. So,
Playtime is the best.
yeah, get him, boy. Type Jay-Z.
I love that spot. Come and pet me in the pet cafe.
144. We got a zoom and text decoder. Jerry coming in fucking solid here. We're playing a mature game, I can swear. Okay. Let's get that zoom. Okay, we have zoom, I guess. Confirmed is zoom. Okay, maybe that's just not a good page for it. I'm pretty pumped we have a new tool, though. Let's just see really quick if that's going to help us anywhere else. Wish this was bigger. You know, I thought that might be something in the background. But no, I'm not so sure. I think this might... Whoa, hold on. Oh. you didn't see that. Oh, boy. Okay. I don't see anything here. Next page. Oh, our old friend. Old friend Fabio. Tell me your secrets, Fabio. Tell me your secrets. Okay. He ain't got no secrets. Okay. I think we're coming back to that again. Let's do another one of these blank ones. With any luck, when we get one more done tonight. Okay. A third corpse for Manuela. A murder on the mountainside. The cry of death will lead you to its final destination. Whoa. Okay, so we're getting heights, it looks like. 1919 meters. 3404 meters. 317.15. Why do I keep getting the same ones? 3404. 660. LAS. Hold on. We have tools. Let's check to see if there's anything hidden. Aha. There's an L and an A and an S. He never thought we'd see them. Alright. I thought maybe there's something hidden. Well, that's too much brightness, actually. Zoom in the whole way. Okay. The cry of death will lead you to its final destination. Maybe you just need to listen for one that sounds like somebody getting murdered. Oh. That could be a cry of death. 1919 could be. Yeah, 1919 is the only one that I'm getting anything on. So we're going to Google this one together. Well, we're in the right zone. And I would say that I'm good with internet. Is probably this. Oh, you know what? I bet I need a specific mountain. Let's try this one. Oh, too many letters. Okay, in that case, let's use the letters that are on the screen and just fill in what that would be. So, okay. I'm back to being stupid. I was trying to keep a good balance of you get one, I get one, you get one, I get one, but... Alright, let me just try that. Let's go! I got one.
Manuela's on her first big case. The murder scene is reminiscent of two recent homicides committed in the region. Both old men, tortured before being stabbed.
Jack, if you don't start saying names, I swear.
nuestra primera víctima. Otro ejemplo. Y algo muy curioso es que en todos los casos, en todas las víctimas, en la cavidad bucal, en el interior, hemos encontrado un pergamino.
With each corpse, the killer hacked off a limb and, oddly enough, slipped into each victim's mouth an ancient scroll depicting a sundial with the hour indicated.
Que aparentemente podría ser un reloj solar indicando una hora. Sí, ya estamos por aquí.
The most recent victim's car was found several days later.
Que sea esta.
Sí, 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 por aquí a la izquierda. Hay que girar aquí. Esta es. Sí, sí.
So suspenseful.
Mira, vamos a bajar por aquí. Ahí está. Ahí está el coche.
It would be good if you kept driving on the road versus
ZZZZ.
oh my gosh, Pando.
In it, Manuela recovered the photo of a castle previously connected to both victims.
Pablo.
I would love if you tell me their names, Jack.
¿Qué es?
He visto. Castillo otra vez, ¿eh?
Manuel has already questioned the owner of the castle and searched the grounds from top
Hey,
to bottom
we know that castle.
without finding any link to the murders.
Jack, I just need to know if that's Carlos and Antonio. That's no. What? I want this one. Okay. I don't remember the solve of this puzzle, but I remember being stuck on this puzzle forever. So many sobs, so many tears shed. A wise man mixes, a first name is said. Get ready, I think this one's pretty unsettling. True. Oh, you know what? This might be one of those times when we pull out our Mystery Mouseka tool. Not that one. Yeah, I was totally kidding. It's not a spooky game. It's just a silly little kids game. Baby game for babies. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know if you guys could see it, but I saw it. I seen it. 1421. Okay, I'm gonna try a thing. Let's go! I got magic sparkles. Oh, I'm not done here. But if you're watching at home, might be a time to, if you got young kids watching, looks like there's cheeks. And if nothing's been unsettling so far, some drawn cheeks will be the problem. Gotta figure out how I can do the hot dog dance at the end of the episode. What's going on here, fellas? I know it's probably just the boys out on a Saturday night, but like... cheeked up on a Sunday. Okay, we got an Xbox at church. Whatcha? Boat shot. Oh. Okay, that was actually a good thing. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Phew, okay. Well. Let's see what's going on here. Gosh, I wish this little box was bigger. Okay. All right. So we have about 8 more minutes to work on this one. These are not clickable. But I can take a screenshot. However, I just had the realization that's not going to do me any good. Let's do... I can spell search. Oh, this is not what I want. I don't read. Pick detective. Okay. So if I now take a little screenshot here. If I save it as... Just toss that on my desktop. You know, I realize I might have files that I can't have being seen. So hold on 1 second. Let's turn this bad boy off. Just so I can make sure I don't dox myself. All right. Oh, that's a really good question. Yes. Looking. All right, let me try one that maybe has less. Oh, it doesn't let me change. Okay. So.
I'm hungry.
Oh my God. Buddy. I'm gonna turn him off. Look harder. You got it, Cap'n. I know, I'm about to tell Ghosty that when I'm detectiving, he's gotta pound rocks. I don't need him here distracting me. Okay, I don't see any in this one. Let's try this one. I was gonna try to pick one with less chaos, but you know, we'll just go with more. It'll be fine. right? Oh my god, boobs. But really though, let's just make sure there's nothing hidden in the whatever this stuff is. Okay. So I don't see anything there. We didn't get any exact matches, as you can see. Let's see if there's anything that's close by. I really should have just taken this to Google. Okay. The Inferno. Botticelli's Inferno drawings. Okay. No, you're not allowed to do that. No, I'm not letting you do that. Okay, this website's terrible. I'm not going there. Yeah, I bet. I think my town might be on fire. Okay. Hey, wait a minute. That kind of looks like his little thing, right? Whoa. Okay, do we have this one? Also, did the... Oh. I was going to say, did the game not have music anymore? But it's because I had the zoom feature on. My bad, my bad. Inferno IRL, yeah. Okay, but do we have this picture? Is that one? No. Not quite. No, I don't see old boy with the sword here. I don't think it's that one either. I don't have snakes, no. Okay. Wait. No. Okay. Aha. Maybe this will help. This seems helpful, actually. Hold on. No, that's not that one. It's not that one either. maybe it's not helpful. Wait, we have this one. That's the butts. It's this one. Okay. That's, oh, I had it. That's dumb. 31. Do we have a flying... we do have a flying 31. Hold on. Get back here. Okay, we got one. I wonder if it's just bondage, baby. Oh no. Sorry, I'm just catching up on chat. That's very funny. Okay. I want to finish this puzzle before we let it go. So let's get this one figured out here. So I think it's... I'm going to guess it's all Dante's Inferno. I mean, I guess it could be. I guess it could be others, but no, that's one we saw, but we didn't have. I'm gonna try to find either this one or the tower one next. Wow, some of these are really hard to see. Okay, that's not the way to do it, apparently. What might be the way to do it is to take this, and we're gonna go to a much better image processing. Okay. Should get a better variety here. It seems that we somewhat have. Monster brains. Is that one of the ones we have? No. Hold on. Maybe we just need Botticelli depictions of hell. Yeah, so we got one of them that way. Depends how long ago we was this. I think this is the website we were on when we saw that, right? So the problem is, so we have like this one's similar, but I don't think it's right. Well, no, because that's just the reason I don't think it's this picture is, let's put these back to normal. That's fine. Whoa. Saturation. Middle slider. Okay. So anyway, this top fella here, the guy on the right, standing kind of in front of, and over here, the guy on the left is in front of. That's cool. Glad that was just up there for 5 hour. Yeah, so it's kind of where we are. I'm really struggling to get anything like I just want Okay, is this helpful? Goodness. Wait, oh no, never mind. All right, so we had this guy. Even he knows it's embarrassing. I can't figure this out. I don't know if you can see that. It's pretty light. All right, hey, I think we might just call it. Might just call it here. We'll have to come back to our investigation one more time. I think we're going to refresh our emails, just see if anything else came in. And it did. Okay, so let's see what we got. That Gary's incredible. We became buddies after the first investigation. To think he managed to get himself hired at ICPA and kept it from me. I must say he's really good. he really stood out during prior investigations with the tools he created, which really helped the investigators. I trust him. We're going to be the first people he helps. Excuse me. The number 18512 found on the first Zantzray screen must be a hint for the second. The Phoenix often adopted this sort of logic in his earlier CDs. A zip code, a date, or a book number that could provide a clue for finding the castle. I also, that should say thought, I'm pretty sure, that by typing certain keywords directly into Google Image, we might have a shot at our castle popping up. A useful trick you perhaps haven't noticed, when you click on letters to enter a response, the right-clicking with your mouse lets you go back if you make a mistake. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's cool. Thanks, man. Okay. So, my friends, we unfortunately have not finished finding the, I mean, it's just the three of us. We can find this one last puzzle if you want. And then we can call it after this one. All right. We'll do it. Down to clown. Okay. I hear you. So let's get this. Let's go to the Googs. Oh, hold on. Never mind. Can I do that? Yeah, let's go. Hey.
Check out the Pando Pet Cafe to play with me.
Spooky boy. Read the room. By the way, this is going to work great. We just need to find 19, and it's a whipping. Come here. Okay. Let's do it again. Maybe the modern conveniences aren't all bad. Let's go. Number 9. Where you at? All right. Look at that. We were in our darkest hour when we were about to give up. All it took was a little bit more effort, and we got there. 29. Yeah, it's 20. It says 29. I don't have a 29. Wait. It's definitely this one, which is actually 18. Hold on. This says 28. That seems to be our boy here in the middle. I'm going to take that 28 because at least that's an option we have. I like all the jokes. It keeps me on my toes. And at least I wasn't making any mistakes, that's for sure. First try, exactly. All right, let's find. So we've I don't think that's the right answer. All right, so we 31. Oh, there's actually just so many of them we haven't done yet. Okay. I thought we were closing in on being done. Okay, that says 15, but that doesn't seem right. That says 17. And we don't have a 17 option. Am I on the right one? You know what? We're just going to do a new one. Okay. Snake Boys, 28, 27. 27, come here. Okay. Almost there, almost there. I only need to do 3 more because we can force the last one. Is this the secret one? Is this one we don't talk? Oh. 8, okay. My town? I'm not sure when you left. Yeah, you might have missed a couple of things. I did. It was terrible. I think it's raining now. I think the rain put out the fire. Okay. 14? Do I have 14? No. I have 21, 22, and 33. I don't know if that's that picture. I don't think it is. I have a 21, a 22, and a 33. Yeah, I just see like these guys pointing down at some dragons or something. No, it's not that one. All 6 pixels that I can get out of that. All right, we're going to try to make that the freebie one. Surely our pal Google's got us on this one. It's got to be easy peasy for a big smart AI. $22. Yeah, that feels right. Come here. All right. I can't remember if we tried this one yet or not. This might have been one of the busted ones. All right, we need a 21 or a 33. Yeah, I know. I was just thinking that too. We can possibly force it. Oh, okay. Thanks for... It's definitely this one, right? Yeah. Cool. Thanks again, Pinterest. Okay. Let's try the 21 here. Let's try 33 over here. If that's wrong, we'll swap them. Gosh, I hope they don't all go. Okay. Here. Ew. Bravo, little friend. We're making progress. Here, to thank you, I offer another film of Jack's.
In Marbella, Manuela's helping work a dragnet against the Mafia.
Mafia.
We haven't gotten permission to film the operation yet, so we're taking advantage of the delay to check out La Castle, about 45 miles from Granada. The castle's been uninhabited for many years now.
Hey, we know that castle.
Hola.
Did he go up there just to say hello and then leave?
The woman who tells me the castle visiting ours suggests I get in touch with Jose Romero, a historian in Granada who's written a book about the castle.
I appreciate that translation, Fish Boy. Means a lot. All right, hey. Look at that. We're down to, it's kind of following my mouse. Hold on, that's kind of cool. Is there a picture back here? Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I don't know what I would have done without your translation. What is this? Guys, what is this? Sorry for getting completely distracted. I was about to say goodnight, but I gotta continue to ask what is this for a few more minutes. So I can't make heads or tails of this. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Alright, fair enough. A good reminder that Scotland Yard should be dealing with this and not me. Alright, well, thank you guys for coming along on my first adventure back to this weird old game. I hope it was as interesting and spooky for you as it was for me. Yeah, I will maybe be throwing something extra on. We'll see. If I do, I'll let everybody know. But other than that, I will be back on Tuesday, possibly for more of this, possibly Final Fantasy. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. But thank you as always. I hope you guys have a good night. And remember to bark at your kids. All right, bye.